Hello dear beloved, welcome to this current energy check-in. We are here in the new moon and I wasn't planning on doing this live today, but I just felt like the energies are very interesting. Hi, hello, hi Ishi, hi Hardi, hi Sanu, hi Arohi, welcome. I felt bottom of the deck is the star, right? So this is also a recurring theme today. Star card coming out multiple times, and the overall energy from the masculine collective, I feel like they are undergoing some sort of a pain, right? Letting go of some emotional heaviness. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor, right? They are letting go of some painful emotional energy that they are ready to release for this connection, for their feminine, everything that they have been feeling today. There is a lot of love that I'm feeling, but apart from that, there is also some sort of a hint of pain which is connected to the past. So masculines unable to sense, why are they feeling this amount of pain, this amount of pain for the feminine today particularly. So they have already sent me the tarot cards. Bottom of the deck again, the Emperor coming in. All right, so this is something very specific, something to do with them, the masculine, stepping into their own higher self, their own higher knowing, their highest expression of truth and light. And this is also, by the way, connected to you. The more detachment that you bring in within yourself, the more you connect and realign yourself with God, divine source, light, love, you are going to be finding that there is no sort of a requirement, there is no sort of a dependency, there is no sort of expectation that is attached to anyone, not just the masculine, even from someone who owes you something. From them also you don't expect anything any longer. And when you come into that point, when you come into that neutrality within, where nothing is affecting you externally, you are understanding everything, you are taking it in, absorbing it in, flowing with it, going with the blows. ये मछली मौत की रानी है. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. That's what's the Emperor about. The Emperor in a tarot deck, for me, it represents divine masculine energies, the archetypal divine masculine. And this is coming into the highest knowing that you are consciousness embodied, right? You're holding the awareness that we die each moment and we relive. We are born each moment. Each moment you exhale, you die a death, right? And each moment you inhale, you live a new life, because that is the ingoing cycle, the ingoing rhythm, right? And understanding that this is a very small, limited human experience that we are experiencing. ठीक है, बॉडी नश्वर है, ये हमारा जो स्थूल शरीर है, ये पंच तत्वों में जाके विलीन हो जाएगा कभी ना कभी, राइट? सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि ये हमारा जो एक्सपीरियंस है, जो हम यहाँ लेने आए हैं इस फिज़िकल वर्ल्ड में, बहुत छोटे समय के लिए, क्षणिक भर है, राइट? एंड बहुत जल्दी हमें इसको छोड़ के आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा, राइट? तो और फिर ऐसा लगेगा कि जब जाने का समय आता है, तब हमें लगता है कि यार हम तो जिए ही नहीं, राइट? वी डिड नॉट मेक द बेस्ट ऑफ लाइफ. सो बीइंग हियर राइट नाउ, experiencing life in the present moment, understanding that this is a beautiful synchronized harmony called life, right? तो बहुत heavy words आ रहे हैं, but that's what it is right now. Okay, we are coming into this greater love for life, a greater acceptance for life, moving through grace, right? Understanding that everything is happening as per divine, and taking whatever comes in with grace. We all need love and spiritual enlightenment. Yes, Everything that you already are, you are already love. It's just coming into that realization again and again, right? So I'm not doing anything specifically. I might pull out some messages from the masculine collective's higher self from this deck, right? But apart from that, I'm just going to be bringing in whatever is coming across from the masculine side. Also, I'm also going to be doing a reading for the feminines as well, right? Whatever comes across. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. There it is, like I mentioned. Heartbreak energy, pain energy. They are releasing emotional setbacks, emotional turmoil, emotional betrayal, right? Everything to do with trust breaking. Masculines are letting go of that energy today, okay? They might be remembering past times and all of the people who actually meant well and they were meant to help them awaken to the truth of existence, but right now they are just processing those emotions, very very heavy emotions, and somehow I feel like this somehow may be the feminine, all right, wherein masculine recognizing how much of harm they have caused to the feminine in the past. Like, this is emotional harm, yes, but in all senses I feel like there is some sort of a responsibility that they are undertaking today. They are ready to see how they might have actually caused you hurt on multiple levels, and that is a result of you forgiving them, right? So please understand, अगर masculine ऐसा feel कर रहे हैं आज, emotional feel कर रहे हैं, या they are taking up the responsibility of causing you hurt and pain and disappointment, it is because you are releasing, you are letting go, you're not holding it anymore. Okay, fine, that apology did not arrive, or I did not receive the recognition for my efforts, I did not receive the thanks that I deserved, right? But I'm okay with it. I'm accepting everything, right? Whatever the universe is bringing me, I'm just taking it in with both hands open wide, right? And as a result of that, as a result of you being in your acceptance mode, being in your own forgiveness, you are causing this awakening moment in the masculine wherein they are ready to take up the responsibility for all of their past actions, right? Because you have to understand, there is जो पॉइंट पे जाके आपको रिपीटेडली पेन होता है, हियरिंग इन द लेफ्ट, ओके, जिस मुद्दे पे आपको बार बार हर्ट उभर के आता है ना, बार बार पेन महसूस होता है, राइट इट डाउन, राइट? दैट इज़ द पॉइंट वेर इन योर पर्सन कुड नॉट मीट योर इनर चाइल्ड, right? And there is another coach that you must have come across, they go by the name Twinflame Bharat, and they mentioned today in one of their lives, and I really love that fact that आपका ट्विन जो है वो आपके सारे इनर चाइल्ड के वूंड्स जो है वो ऊपर लेकर आता है, सरफेस पे लाएगा, बट लाइक अदर कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप्स, दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी प्रोवाइडिंग द हीलिंग मेडिसिन टुवर्ड्स दोज वूंड्स. आपके इनर चाइल्ड वूंड पे आपके कार्मिक मलहम लगाएंगे, आपके ट्विन फ्लेम नहीं लगाएंगे मलहम. तभी उतना ज़्यादा हर्ट करता है, इतना ज़्यादा ट्रिगर करता है, आपको ऐसा लगता है छोड़ के भागो, व्हाट इज़ दिस प्लेस एंड व्हाई डू आई स्टिल फील दैट पुल, राइट? क्योंकि वो जो वूंड सरफेस हुआ है, इनर चाइल्ड वूंडिंग, जो वॉइड आपके अंदर उभरा है, उसको फिल करने की, उसको हील करने की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हमारी है. और वो ट्विन हमें दिखाता है कि उनकी ज़रूरत नहीं है अब, यू डोंट नीड मी टू हील योर सेल्फ, ऑल यू नीड इज़ यू, all you need is that knowing in self, right? Because what I am going to be doing is I am going to be causing you more pain, more hurt, right? I myself am wounded, so hurt people, healed people will never hurt people, right? It's only hurt people that hurt people. तो आपके ट्विन ये जानते हैं, मतलब they are so spiritually advanced, they are such an old soul, they have that recollection in their dormant DNA that they have caused you so much of pain, so much of pain over multiple occasions, not just in this lifetime, right? तो वो खुद ही pull back कर लेते हैं, right? Because I don't want to cause you any more hurt than what I already have, डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन बहुत ज़्यादा सेल्फ अवेयर होते हैं. आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि उनको एहसास ही नहीं है, उनको आभास ही नहीं है, उनको होश ही नहीं है कि उन्होंने क्या किया है मेरे साथ में. ट्रस्ट मी, द डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन नोज एवरी सिंगल थिंग दैट दे हैव कॉज्ड डन टू यू राइट एट दैट एग्जैक्ट मोमेंट, राइट. बट फिर आप पूछोगे कि अगर उनको पता है तो वो आके अपोलोजाइज़ क्यों नहीं करते? वाई डोंट दे मेक अप फॉर इट, यू नो, वाई डोंट दे क्लियर द एयर, राइट. क्योंकि हायर पर्पस है उसके लिए. वो जब अपनी जो शैडो, अपना जो डार्कनेस देखते हैं आपके थ्रू जब अपना वो डार्कनेस देखेंगे तो वो चेहरा उनको इतना भयावह लगता है, इतना भयानक लगता है कि वो खुद ही को नहीं समझ पाते उस टाइम, राइट. इट्स लाइक मेरे से ही कैसे हो गया. एंड दिस पर्सन ऑफ ऑल पीपल, आई वुड नेवर डू दैट इवन टू द कामिक, राइट. But I have caused this much hurt to this person who actually understands me, who really is there for me, you know, unconditionally, who has always stood by my side, who has always defended me, you know, who has always spoken up for me. You know, how could I do this to this person? That is not me. तो वो एक आप समझ रहे हैं, डिसएंचैंटमेंट सा हो जाता है डीएम को कि ये मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ और ये मेरे थ्रू क्यों हो रहा है. इतना हार्ट ब्रेक, उनको इतना पेन फील होता है कि मुझसे कैसे हो सकता है. लाइक हाउ कैन आई कॉज समवन दिस मच पेन? वाई? दैट इज बिकॉज सो दैट दे कैन कम इन टू देयर ओन सेल्फ मास्टरी, स्ट्रेंथ कार्ड, so that they can come into their own spiritual maturity, so that they can take step up and claim the rights of being the sovereign emperor, right, that they are. How do you know this? How do I know what? Exactly, my question is that DM is a very normal person with his karmic partner, but when it comes to me, he hurts me, right? They will never hurt the karmic because वो hurt करने का कोटा जो है वो कार्मिक के पास है. राइट. तो कामिक के साथ में क्यों अटैच होते हैं डीएम? दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चंस दैट आई गेट, दैट यू नो एवरीथिंग दैट आई एम ऑफरिंग इज सो ब्यूटिफुल एंड स्वीट टू देम, बट दे आर स्टिल नॉट रिकग्नाइजिंग, दे आर स्टिल नॉट सीइंग इट, राइट. And why is that? They are running away to this other person. This other person feels normal for them, right? You have to understand that if you have grown up in a chaotic home, right, and that is the norm, that is the normal that they have grown up seeing, fights and all of that negative atmosphere, that's that same kind of atmosphere we try to replicate in our adult relationships, right? So that kind of thing with them feels normal. Now with what the DM shares with you, it feels so alien, it feels so otherworldly कि यार इतना कोई कैसे समझ सकता है, मतलब ज़रूर कुछ ना कुछ दाल में काला है. Right, so jokes being apart, but they are in their they are still finding themselves, right? DM is still finding themselves just as DF is finding herself, right? We need to be paying attention to us rather than them. वो तो केवल आपको मिरर दिखा रहे हैं, आईना दिखा रहे हैं, कहाँ पे हम हील नहीं हैं, कहाँ पे हम अवेकन नहीं हैं, क्योंकि दोनों डिवाइन काउंटरपार्ट्स जो हैं दे आर एट इक्वल लेवल्स ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस. ये मैं बार बार बोलती हूँ. बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं ये इन्फॉर्मेशन अब शेयर कर रहे हैं. इट्स नॉट दैट DF इज़ मोर अवेकन देन DM. नो, दैट इज़ एब्सोल्युटली, यू नीड टू इरेज दैट ऑफ योर माइंड. DF इज़ नॉट मोर अवेकन्ड, राइट. अगर DF मोर अवेकन्ड होती तो वो अपने सारे लाइफ एरियाज़ में अच्छा कर रही होती, राइट. बट what are we saying? Most DFs struggle with their career, they struggle with their finances, right? अगर आप इतना ही spiritually elevated हो तो फिर आप क्यों अपने finances से जूझोगे? You would have been stable, right? You would have been making the money, taking the bag, because again spirituality is all about creating a balance between your material world and your spiritual world, right? तो पर ऐसा नहीं है. ऐसा क्यों नहीं? ये हमेशा खुद पे अध्ययन करें, खुद पे लेके आप सोचें कि मेरे कहाँ कहाँ कमियाँ हैं, राइट. यू विल ऑलवेज सी DM इज़ डूइंग एक्सलेंटली वेल इन द फिजिकल वर्ल्ड, राइट. सम ऑफ द DMs डोंट, बट देन अगेन इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द काइंड ऑफ लेसन्स दैट दे आर लर्निंग इन दिस लाइफ टाइम. I always ask him this question, what is my mistake? There is no mistake. What mistake? There are no mistakes. There are only lessons. Even if you did make a mistake, let us just assume you made a mistake, That is also happening so that you could see yourself. Oh my god, ये मेरे से हुआ, right? That is to see yourself, and don't ask him that. If you ask him that, that would give him further hurt, right? There is absolutely no mistake. There are simply lessons. This just feels like some fairy tale, not what DM is really. Yeah, so Muskan, you only see what you are. तो अगर आप fairy tale देख रहे हैं, that fairy tale is available. Oh my god, my eyes look so different today. I just noticed. तो ये fairy tale आपके लिए true है if you are actually believing this to be true, right? अगर आप एक अलग ही लेंस से देख रहे हैं कि अरे ये तो सच नहीं हो सकता, वो तो उनको तो अपनी पड़ी है और वो तो बिल्कुल ही मतलबी हैं और उनको कोई लेना देना नहीं है कुछ भी, तो ये आपकी ही कमियां हैं जो आप प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो तो मिरर हैं, right? And not just DM, everyone is your mirror. That is what mirror consciousness is here for. धीरे धीरे जब आप अपने ट्विन फ्लेम से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, आप अपनी हीलिंग जर्नी पे आगे बढ़ेंगे, आपको ये रियलाइज होता है, oh my god, every single person is my mirror, not just my twin flame, right? Every single person is showing me good and bad aspects about myself, and that is like too much to process. but yeah, this is going to be a realization that every single one of us is going to have. That is what we assigned for. That is what we signed up for. That is what we signed up for. You know, taking in this, what do we say, spiritual realization. Right, so what is happening with the DMs? I have the Strength card coming in, I have the Hierophant coming in. So this is like deep inner knowing. I also saw the Hermit coming in somewhere, I don't know. 5 of Cups is again hurt. Just imagine the kind of hurt, emotional pain, emotional hurt coming in, right? So all of their mental memories are taking them back to the past, where they are feeling like the loss. This might be loss of the feminine herself. You might have moved away to some other city. You might have moved out of the company that you were working with. You know, probably DM, DF working in the same company, and DF choosing to get out of that rut, leaving the company behind, something like that. Or you might have shifted cities, or you might have just left, you know, packed up and left. That's what I'm getting. So masculines feeling the loss of their feminineness, like this is a very deep loss that cannot be explained, you know, not having the feminine around, like physically around. And apart from that, they feel like they have caused you so much of hurt and pain. It is just a very big blow to them, right? Somehow masculines today also feeling like this is just a far beyond story. Fairy tale, the word that you use, this actually feels like a fairy tale to the masculine right now. They feel like there is no possibility, no chance of both of you ending up together in this physical realm, you know. They have just outdone themselves and messed up things really bad this time. The masculine is really fearing that they have messed things up very bad. And somehow I'm feeling like many of the masculines might be writing letters that they are not sending, unable to send. They want to speak to you but cannot speak, like they're not finding the right words, and they're angry on themselves, right? They're wanting to communicate somehow, like everything that they have realized, everything they have learned on this journey with you, through you, they want to tell you how much they appreciate you, the masculines, right? But right now they are just like doing deeper inner work, doing deeper healing work on themselves. 9 of Pentacles, again deeper. I mentioned deeper, this mermaid is going down into the water. So 9 of Pentacles is again a card of acceptance, right? Not being very greedy with material finances, with the riches, right? So 9 of Pentacles is a card of satisfaction, coming to the acceptance that whatever I have is a gift from divine and it is enough, right? So, and somehow I also feel like masculines are, through this emotion, through this love that they're feeling today. Look at this, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. So through this love that they are sensing for the divine feminine, this masculine is today manifesting you. I have the magician card, and they have like, I don't know, it's almost like the universe is backing them today, showing them signs that this is a possibility that is open for them. Many of the masculines receiving supportive signs from the universe. Probably they are seeing your name, they're seeing people who almost like look like you, or they might be coming across people on the phone who have a similar voice like you. And it is like just completely I'm seeing the masculine going in shock completely, how, like, what is this, how is this happening? And that is just giving them so much of confidence in this connection, in the hope that this is going to happen, this is something that the universe has planned, for both of you. So breaking away from all of their restrictions, their constraints, their limitations, external or internal, they want to break free, and just like they want to reveal themselves to the feminine. Isha is saying, "True, my DM is currently so hurt internally, heaviness, sadness, like he's not happy internally, even though he's getting married, but he is moving forward, not realizing." Let him, let them, because however well you plan, you cannot plan better than Mahadev, right? So let the universe take its course, and it's all happening for the highest good, anyways, right? I was feeling all this in the evening. Swastika, are they waiting for the text from the DF? Might be so, Swastika, might be so, but right now it's an emotional process that they are undergoing. They are allowing themselves that. Dreams, Harish, yes, there is lots of dream time, lots of dream space communication, 1111. So the masculine today is recognizing that this journey is very, very miraculous. Vivid dreams, yes, receiving answers through dreams, receiving lots of crowns. Like you might be seeing crowns a lot, okay, like royal crown, and this is not just royalty, this is like sacred royalty. So crown represents sovereign rights, and the birthright that has been given to you for making your own decisions, for creating a destined life for yourself through your willpower, through your dedication, through your own action, right? So you might be seeing crowns a lot, and I feel like masculines are just like, huh? It's like, huh? इतना कुछ दिखाया जा रहा है, and they're like, oh my god, like, is this true? Is this for real? Universe is just like popping their head off right now, showing them a lot of things. This is a mirror that this little creature is holding in their hands, and there is a rose that is reflected in that mirror. So somehow today masculines are also tapping into their own inner feminine, like I mentioned, cleansing the emotional energy, and also Queen of Cups showing up. So this also represents the inner feminine, that the masculine is present. Remember that your masculine is simply the physical manifestation of the inner masculine that is already placed within you, right? तो वो आपको कुछ दिखा रहे हैं, मतलब कि आपको अपने इनर मैस्कुलिन से वो चीज़ें डिमांड करनी है, उसको एक्टिवेट करना है, right? Just as your masculine is activating his own inner feminine, right? So and today is like you are the rose, and oh my god, I also have this, I also have the power, I also have the magic, new opportunities await you. So masculines, I'm feeling like some of the masculines, as soon as they get in touch with you, they talk to you, their dreams take flight, they start receiving lots of financial and work opportunities. They start getting lots of brilliant ideas, right? And this is your energy today, dear feminine. 8 of Wands with 8 of Swords. You feel like this energy to break away from all of the limitations, and these are mental limitations, by the way. Nothing is keeping you bound, it's just you keeping yourself bound. So you need to create a transformative space in your mind to understand that nothing is holding you back, right? It's just you. And there is going to be some sort of a revelation when it comes to this connection, particularly, dear feminine. You might be in lots of doubt, in lots of disenchantment, के मतलब like I don't want this anymore, I want what is good for me, and that is great. That is great, but through that there are also going to be some intense shifts which are going to reveal more detail, more truth about this connection, the sacred connection, this alchemical marriage that you share with your divine masculine. And I feel like some of the feminines really want some information on what is going on over there, what are they up to, and probably you already have some information and you just want to share it with the masculine, I feel. But right now you are to just hold your horses, right? Try to find ground for all of that information, try to check it, try to double check it, right? And right now you need to be going within, keeping the focus on you, not the masculine. Your external masculine in the physical is not important. You are, your god is, right? So you need to find that light within to come into balanced neutrality within the star. The 6-pointed star represents the upward facing triangle, which is the masculine energy, and the downward facing triangle, which is the feminine energy. And the harmonic convergence between the masculine and the feminine, it gives rise to this beautiful 0-point field, or it gives rise to this Tao, the existence, the creation, the source of creation of all things, right? So finding the light within, dear feminine, you need to go deeper, delve deeper within self. And I know you feel this it feels almost like feminines feeling this magnetic pull towards the masculine, or there is another group of feminines which is just like averse, like I don't even want to hear your name, like I'm just so done with it. In any case, this is happening so that you can come into better and a deeper understanding of yourself, of God divine, of how all things are going to be coming together very, very harmoniously, very effortlessly. You are going to be giving thanks for this exact point that you are in right now. Gypsy Soul is saying, I did receive his call. He said everything about what he did in separation and why things went the worst. Yes, most of the times masculine is going to stay away from you because they want to keep you back from all of the drama that is going on in their life. They have certain things going on that they want to actually protect you from, right? So trust that. Right now it would seem very, very difficult for you to hold trust in your masculine, and I get that, but hold trust in your own intuition ना. अगर externally physical masculine पे नहीं आप भरोसा कर पा रहे हो, trust your own inner instinct. It's all happening for the best right now. Even if both of you are apart, trust that it's all happening so that the redirections can take place organically, naturally, in the best, highest aligned way. Acknowledge your uniqueness, embrace what makes you different. So this came out in the last reading as well. Very, very interesting, because the feminine feels like she is an oddball. You feel like a black sheep of the family, or you feel like very weird. Even in your friend group you feel like I'm a weird nut. And there's the platypus over here, because platypus is a pretty weird animal. ना यहाँ का, ना वो mammal है, ना वो bird species को belong करता है. It is like aquatic, and there are many, many weird things happening with the platypus. But this is happening because you are here to embrace yourself fully, how you are, who you are, whatever your true expression is, whatever your natural state is. Start accepting more of it. Start being yourself more around your loved ones, your family members, your friends. That's how you're going to bring in more acceptance for your own authentic divine nature. Everyone is special. Every single person is highly, highly unique. We all each carry a very unique energetic imprint that is here to shine. Like you're here to radiate and to pulsate in your own energetic frequency, right? Giving in the light, giving out the love, right? So stop holding yourself back. I feel like many of you are keeping that judgment within, dear feminine. Please don't do that. If when you start judging yourself, you fail to see your own beautiful blossoming capacity. Look at this sunflower. It has not yet blossomed, right? It has not yet come into the full maturity of it. And once it blossoms, You see how the sunflower is. You cannot resist smiling when you are looking at a sunflower. So embrace what makes you different today, okay? Yes, I'm also cornered by my family. My friend circle reduced to one, so that's great. That's great because you have started bringing in those changes within now. So these fallouts with people will happen very naturally. They will fall away like dead leaves from a branch. These old people from your life will fall away because they can no longer relate to the old you. They used to relate to parts of you that were unhealed, that were unprocessed, that were unseen, right? But now that you are doing the inner healing work, literally the kind of words that you're going to be speaking is going to make less and less sense to them. They feel like, I'm not enjoying. Either you will cut them off, or either they will naturally just fall apart. And that's completely fine, that's completely okay, because everyone evolves and grows at their own pace. But due to energetic misalignment, you're going to find that many of the people sort of are unable to relate to you, right? And that is just part of the natural process. There's no reason to hold on to people just for pleasing them or just for being nice. Vision questing, karmic forgiveness, let go and let God. Beautiful. I mentioned this about forgiving your masculine, forgiving your karmics in your life, your exes. You can list down everything wrong that went that happened in your relationships with your karmics, or this can be even in your family members, right? All of the things that were unpleasant, that made you feel very, very rejected or hurt or unaccepted or unseen, you can write them down and just give forgiveness one by one. And you feel like, I'm unable to forgive, ask help from universe, ask help from God. God, please help me release this heaviness from my heart, as I no longer wish to carry it within myself, right? And please understand, forgiveness is a practice, it's a process. You have to keep forgiving again and again. Some hurts we house deep within ourselves, right? So you must be willing to forgive anytime you feel like that bitterness coming in over here in the chest area, in the throat area, in the head area, or in the pit of your stomach. Just ask help from divine that, please help me to let this go. Please help me to forgive this person, because I understand that ultimately they showed me that to reclaim my highest self. Right? I stay with myself as much as you can. Great, good for you. That's what the hermit energy is calling you to do. It's asking you to go within, to meditate, to not be fearful to go along a weird path, right? And if you need to find some answers on your own, you must be willing to be curious, right? So what is the masculine's higher self wanting to speak to the feminine today? No matter how far we get from each other, even in different dimensions, we will always find our way back. This is destiny. This is destiny. Some of you ask me, like, how do you know that masculine is saying all of these things? Like, it seems like so fake, and maybe like a fairy tale, maybe like a movie, maybe you're just repeating things. No, but that's a part of your experience wherein you become so cemented in your faith in divine that this is all happening for a reason. You see the signs and then we ignore them, right? But along your journey, as you deepen into your connection, as you deepen into your faith in God, you are going to be seeing signs that you can no longer ignore. It is going to be practically impossible for you to ignore the signs, and they are going to be such drastic and clear signs that you will be like, oh my God, this is destiny. There is no other way. That it's so mind-blowing. It's miraculous, and literally miraculous signs you will be shown by divine if you keep one step after the other. If you're willing to surrender to divine, if you're willing to lay faith in divine, right? Trust me, you are going to see it, because the kind of things I have been seeing cannot even be explained, right? So Your masculine's higher self today is letting you know that no matter how far we get from each other, and it's really interesting, but I just came across a cute little reel just before coming on this live. It was about quantum entanglement, and I felt like it was like DM collective reaching out for the feminines and telling them that, hey, no matter how far we are, but just like two electrons, we are just like quantumly entangled. We are connected through all of this distance, right? So we will always find our way back to each other. This is destiny because we are on a beautiful journey. It's a journey of self-realization above anything. It's a journey of enlightenment. It's a journey of a deep resounding love that is placed within us, right? Within us even before we were born. So trusting that every cell in my body is telling me that you are my happily ever after. I am convinced of this. Look at this. Look at these signs that are coming in today. This is destiny. I am convinced of it. Like, this is like a big stamp today that the masculines are putting on this connection, on this beautiful love, divine love that they feel towards you, dear feminine. They know with a deep knowing within themselves. I don't know if you have heard this song or not. Bones is not the one by Imagine Dragons, the other one. Affiliate in my bones. Just listen to that song. It's a beautiful song. It's a very twinflame song, and it's a song about a person just recognizing deep within themselves, like how two people are meant to be together. Just you ask me to explain it. How do I know that? But I just feel it in my bones, right? So just like that, the masculine today is letting you know that every cell in my body is telling me that you are my happily ever after. You are my fairy tale. So you might laugh, okay? You might dismiss everything, but you cannot dismiss the kind of magical moments that we experience along this journey. Just right now, just here in this reading, you have seen so many multiple connections, right? And it was not me who mentioned the word fairy tale. It was one of the viewers, and here it is. It's like happily ever after. What more? It's like बाल खींच लूँ मैं अपने, और कितना आपको confirmation चाहिए, right? I would choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I would choose you, right? Such a beautiful card that is making its way today. This is also sort of like reminding you that you are your person's first and last choice. Anyone who has been on this journey recognizes that this is a last love, right? There is no loving, in a romantic way. Of course, it opens us up to divine love, understanding that love is in every person, and every person is a reflection of God. But in terms of romantic connections, like your twin flame, your person is going to be the last person that you fall in love with, that you want to give yourself all to, right? Whole and soul, body and mind, emotions, all, right? The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. All the signs that you have been noticing are not coincidences. They are signs placed by divine, and which is what exactly is divine, right? If we come into science, it's just understanding that the kind of synchronicity is a meaningful event that you come across that is holding a specific meaning only for you. The sign that you see may not necessarily be a sign for me. I would be like, okay, fine, the color red, okay, wow. But when you see the color red, you would be like, oh my god, because it reminds you of something that your person told you, or it reminds you of a very, very meaningful object that your person gave to you, which was of the color red, right? So synchronicity is something very, very deep, right? Very, very beautiful. And right now it's both of your higher selves. There's like a collaboration collaboration between the higher selves, understanding कि देखो इनको ऐसे तो अक्कल आनी नहीं तो इनको कुछ ऐसा तड़कता भड़कता बढ़िया सा साइन भेजो, मसालेदार चटाकेदार, कि इनकी भी आंखें खुल जाए, इनको भी लगे कि अच्छा अरे यार कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ हो रहा है. दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई कैन नॉट डिसमिस, समथिंग दैट आई कैन नॉट इग्नोर. Until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. So this is again the masculine collective letting us know the importance of detachment, right? The importance of staying connected but not holding any expectations from each other, even from each other, even from your twin flame. Do not hold any expectations, because what then happens is that आपके certain level of dependency रह जाएगी उन पे, which is going to repel them energetically. आपके ट्विन फ्लेम आपसे एनर्जेटिकली अट्रैक्ट कब होंगे? जब आप खुद ही में वो अपने इनर मैस्कुलिन को एक्टिवेट करेंगे, इनर मैस्कुलिन को जगाएंगे, और अपने अंदर की जो इनर फेमिनिन इनर मैस्कुलिन के बीच की जो पोलैरिटी है उसको बेस लाइन न्यूट्रल में ले आएंगे. मीनिंग अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हेन यू नीड टू एक्ट, व्हेन यू नीड टू टेक अ डिसीजन, व्हेन यू नीड टू provide and protect, versus understanding when you need to relax, when you need to receive, when you need to relax, and just take rest, right? Understanding where you need to give and nurture, right? Where the areas are where you need to pour love, right? To pour understanding. So मैं कहाँ से कहाँ चली गई? The universe is fighting for our souls to be together, okay? All the signs you have been seeing and noticing are not coincidences, right? They are meaningful signs that you have been seeing. So this is again a confirmation for you. If you have been doubting that, no, it's just confirmation bias, it's just my own mind, I'm seeing only the things that I want to see, blah blah blah, la la la. That's what the practical mind is going to do. That's what the ego mind is going to tell you, right? Now, how do we do what, Alicia? How do we activate the inner masculine? You can write this down. What are the expectations that I hold right here, right now from my person at this moment, right? So some of you might write, I want them to see me. I want them to recognize that the love that we share is so beautiful, right? I want them to apologize to me. I want them to forgive me, for example. I want them to speak to me, to communicate with me, right? I want them to commit to me. So all of the things that you are expecting from your person at this moment, write it down. And ये जहाँ जहाँ भी आपने them लिखा है या they लिखा है या उनका नाम लिखा है, उसको क्रॉस करके अपना नाम लिख दें, right? So this is a mirror exercise that you would be doing. So understanding that everything that you require from your person, you need to be giving that to yourself, starting with you. It all starts with you, because you are your own twin flame, you are your own person, right? So affirmations will work. Yes, they do work. Affirmations work very well with your subconscious mind. So somehow if you're holding a childhood wounding that you feel rejected again and again, और आपके person भी वही कर रहे हैं, आपसे बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, आपको block कर दिया, आपको reject कर दिया, आपको ignore कर रहे हैं, या आपको सही से आके explain नहीं कर रहे हैं, right? Wherever they are pulling away, you feel rejected, right? तो अगर आपके अंदर वो wounding है, there are high chances that your person is going to keep reflecting that to you. So in that case, you need to come back to yourself, right? Place your hand on your heart, place your other hand on your belly, and just taking deep breaths and say to yourself, speak to yourself that I am important. I no longer reject myself. I accept myself fully as I am. I value myself. I am important, right? So ये एक्सरसाइज कैसे हेल्पफुल है? क्योंकि आपके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में जो पैटर्निंग हो जाती है, आप खुद ही से वही बोलने लगते हैं, राइट? और आपके ट्विन फ्लेम जो हैं कई बार उस नेगेटिव बिलीफ को कंफर्म कर देते हैं, राइट? दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ सो डैम पेनफुल. It is extremely painful when your person is going to reflect that wounds to you. So yes, affirmations do work in order to rewire and restructure your subconscious mind. Yeah, right. बहुत बहुत कुछ बोल चुकी हूँ मैं आज. Right, I hope this session helped you. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.